Welcome back once again. Today, I'll walk you through how to get started with Vue.js and ASP.NET Core using the Visual Studio 2022. By the end of this video, you will have a basic understanding of how to set up a project that combines these two technologies. But before we do so, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Also, like and share the video as well if you can. So let's get straight into it. Before we begin, we have to make sure that we have the following installed. You've got to make sure that you have Visual Studio 2022 or the later version of it, okay? And you got to make sure that you have Node.js and npm as well. So let's have a look at it. If you've already installed a Visual Studio, let's open a Visual Studio installer and then click on modify. If you click on modify, you'll be taken to this part, yeah? So here, we have to make sure that we check this box, ASP.NET and web development. So basically, this will help you build web applications using ASP.NET Core, ASP.NET and standard-based web technologies, including HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and JSON. You have to also make sure that you have this box checked, the Node.js development. This also helps you build scalable network applications using Node.js and an asynchronous event-driven JavaScript runtime. Okay, we're not going to look too much into that, but you have to make sure that you've got all this bunch installed. If that's the case, then let's go ahead and open the Visual Studio and go ahead and create a new project. So here, obviously, we've got a bunch of projects that we can select, but let's go ahead and type in the Vue. So this is what we get. So we get a standalone TypeScript Vue project, which is a TypeScript Vue project template, which is bootstrapped by running your global install of Vue and npm, okay? And we've got standalone JavaScript Vue project. We've also got Vue and ASP.NET Core, yeah, which is what we're going to do, okay? So what we do, okay, so the Vue and ASP.NET Core is a full stack application with front-end Vue project and a backend ASP.NET Core project, okay? So let's go ahead and select this. Okay, so one more thing here. So as you can see here, we've got two projects here. So there's one project uses JavaScript and the other uses TypeScript. So you can select what is applicable to use. If you want to use TypeScript, you select TypeScript. If you want to use JavaScript, you select JavaScript. So for this video, we're just going to select any of them. So let's go ahead and select the JavaScript, okay? Click on the next. So here we can configure our project, yeah, by giving our project, a solution name, yeah. So this is a solution name that will let it return, okay. So we go ahead and click on next, and then create a new folder. So we check on this box, create a new folder, okay. So we go ahead, click on next. So here we can configure additional information like the framework and how to configure the HTTPS and whatnot. We're not going to look too much into that, but you can take your time and have a look. If you've got any issues, you can just check on this bit here, and you'll be able to get a little bit of a hint. Or you can drop a line on the video comment and I'll respond. So let's go ahead and click on create. Might take a while. So as you can see here now, we've got the project created for us. So let's go ahead and explore the project structure. So let's have a look at the key folders here. We've got, let me collapse all of them for us to see. So we've got Vue app.client and Vue app.server. Yeah, so basically we've got one front end and one back end. One project for the client side and and the other for the server side. So let's go ahead and explore. Let's look at, the client tab contains the Vue.js application, okay? And then the server contains control. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at the server. So here, this is just a normal ASP.NET Core project, okay? Contains a bunch of files. So first of all, let's have a look at the controllers folder. It contains the weather forecast controller. So basically, this is just to produce weather details. So the weather details, and it's got a get method, get the the weather forecast details, okay, like the date, the temperature, and whatnot, okay. So basically, this is what if the client requests this, and then the weather forecast details will be sent to the client, okay. And then the program.cs contains the configurations for the server project, okay. So it actually configures the whole project, but we're not going to look too much into that, obviously. So I'm just going to collapse it. Let's go ahead and have a look at the client. So the client contains a public folder, source folder. Let's have a look at what is inside. So the public folder contains the static files, like like the image and CSS and whatnot, yeah. And then the source contains, as you can see, we've got assets, got components, got the app view, and then the main.js. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at the main.js. So this is just a very simple JavaScript to create the Vue app. Yeah. So let's have a look at the app.view. So this is what we get here. So basically, we have a very simple HTML inside the template. Yeah. And then we actually import the hello world from the component. So let's go ahead and have a look at what's inside the component. So as you can see, I've got hello world.view inside the components. Yeah. So as you can see here now, it's a very simple stuff. Yeah, not very complicated. So as you can see, we've got this this is the template, and then this is our API call. It's calling the get from the server to produce the weather forecast details. Yeah. So as you can see here now, that's exactly what is being done. Yeah. But we're not going to look too much. So let's go ahead. As you can see, that it's already running for some reason, but I'm just going to pause it for now. So let's have a look at this bit here. So here, let's we select this bit here. We drop down and select configure startup project. Okay. So as you can see here now, the both projects, it's configured it's configured for multiple startup projects. Okay. So if you open it and it's on a single startup project, make sure you put it on multiple startup projects, and make sure you've got the server first. Want the server to run first before the client. Yeah, if that's the case, then we can click on OK. And now let's go ahead and click Start to run it. So as we can see here now, we've got the project running now. So this is the server. Everything is running fine. And let's have a look at this. So this is the server in a browser using the Swagger. So basically, you can check the get the weather forecast details from here to see if everything is okay. Yeah, so you can check it from here. everything is fine. So let's open the client. So as you can see here, for the client side too, everything is okay. Yeah. So there's nothing complicated here. Right. So I'm just going to leave this video here for now, but you can obviously explore it further yourself. So please, once again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do, because I've got lots of videos coming up. And have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Peace.